Vidhyalaya school. Why are earth pins fat and long? I'll talk about it today. First, what are earth pins? We would have seen mobile chargers which has 2 pins and laptop chargers which has 3 pins. What are those 3 pins? This is the light pin, this is the neutral pin, and this is the earth pin. What are the function of neutral and live pin? Live pin transfers the current to the electric appliances. The neutral pin closes the circuit so that the electric appliances work. What is the function of the earth pin? The shock happens when any static charges build up or any electric leakage happens. To be precautious about it, we use earth pins. Earth pins prevents us from getting shocks. Why are earth pins long? Earth pins are long because it should first reach the switchboard before the live or the neutral pin, so that if any static charge is built, it discharges it. While removing also, the earth pin removes at last, so if any static charge is built, it discharges it again. Why are earth pins fat? When the area of the conductor is high, the resistance will be low and the conductivity will be high. The other reason is to identify which is the earth pin, so that we won't fix the earth pin into the live or neutral pin. Thank you.
Guys, this is Lakshan Raj from grade 6. I am here to make you know about green rooftop architecture. We all love plants and plants make earth. Here is a model of rooftop architecture. So first, why do we need rooftop architecture? In the urban population, day by day it is increasing and the green areas are converted into buildings. A green roof means a roof converted with vegetation is known as green roof. It is an economic roof and living roof. The birthplace of this is Germany. There are 3 types of green roof that are intensive, semi-intensive, extensive. The roof structure, it is made of wood, steel. The first step of making green roof is waterproofing membrane. Next, root barrier. Next, touch protecting mat. Next, drainage layer. Next, comments the plants and soils. In the green roof, trees, small shrubs, large shrubs, climbers, hanging basket, grass can be grown. The benefits of the roots. The first point, it reduces the use of energy, air pollution, give a beauty, reduce depression, etc. Installing green roof and feel the beauty in it. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm KEERTHANA from 6th Standard B section. I'm going to explain about solar and lunar eclipse. The earth revolves around the sun and the moon revolves around the earth. The earth and the moon are opaque objects. Opaque objects do not allow light to pass through them. There is a point of time when the sun, the earth and the moon come in a straight line. This is called eclipse. There are 2 types of eclipse: solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes in between the sun and the earth. As a result, it blocks the rays of the sun from reaching the earth. At this time, people in the earth cannot see the sun. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse occurs when the earth comes in between the moon and the sun. As a result, it blocks the rays of the sun from reaching the moon. At this point of time, people in the earth cannot see the moon. Let me show you solar eclipse and lunar eclipse with the model. This is the sun, this is the moon, and this is the earth. Here we can see that the moon is blocking the rays of the sun from reaching the earth. This is called solar eclipse. Now we can see that the earth is blocking the rays of the sun from reaching the moon. This is called lunar eclipse. There is another reason for solar and lunar eclipse. According to Hindu mythology, there are two demons called Rahu and Ketu. Both of them hate the sun and the moon. So when there is a solar eclipse, we say that Rahu swallowed the sun, and when there is a lunar eclipse, we say that Ketu swallowed the moon. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Akash from 6th grade. Today I am going to explain about water cycle. First, the sun heats up the water in the ocean, river or sea, and water vapor forms. The water vapor goes way up to the sky and dust particles form. We call it as clouds. The one cloud merges with another cloud and make a rain. This is repeated every day and every night. Hope you like it. Thank you.
I'm studying 6th standard. Today I'm going to say about functions of leaves and types of any leaf. Let's start from functions of leaf. Leaves are the powerhouse of a plant. Leaf is the main part. Leaf is one of the main part of the plant. It produces food for the plant, and it takes in carbon dioxide and releases oxygen. Let's have an example of leaf. This is better leaf. This is lotus leaf. This is banana leaf. Let's start from types of veneration. This is veneration. There are two in veneration. There are two types: reticular veneration and parallel veneration. These are venenations. This is parallel veneration. This is also parallel. This is reticular veneration. These are the shapes. This is the arrangement. These are the margins. These are the stems. Let's know what is vegetation. The arrangement of a pattern. The pattern in an arrangement of a stem is called vegetation. The two types of vegetation are parallel vegetation and reticular vegetation. Let's see what is reticular vegetation. This is an example of reticular vegetation. Now, reticular vegetation includes irregular arrangements. For example, Tulsi coordinator. Now, let's see about parallel vegetation. This is an example of parallel vegetation. Involves the veins running in between the stems. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Vishwan. I am studying 6th grade. Today my topic is gait of animals. Now I am going to say about gait of birds. We know that birds fly in air and walk on ground. Some birds like ducks and swans swim in water and fly in air. Birds' bones are hollow and light so they can easily fly in air. The breastbones are modified to hold muscles of flight, which are used to move the wings up and down. Now you have to see about gait of snakes. Snakes have a long backbone. They have many thin muscles. They are connected to each other. Anyway, they are far from one another. The snakes makes a many loop, so it makes a forward push to eat its prey. Thank you.
Food. There are 5 types of components of food. They are carbohydrates, fat, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates mainly provide energy to our body. There are many types of carbohydrates. The main carbohydrates found in our food are in the form of sugar and starch. Carbohydrates are also known as energy-giving food. Potato contains carbohydrates. Fat also gives us energy. In fact, fats must give much more energy as compared than carbohydrates. An oily patch found on the food item shows that contains fat. Proteins. Proteins are needed for growth and repair our body. Proteins are often called as bodybuilding food. Vitamins help in protecting our body against diseases. Vitamins help in keeping our eyes, nose, teeth, bones, and gums healthily. Vitamins are different kinds known by different names. Minerals are needed for our body in small amounts. Each one is essential for proper growth and to maintain good health.
Hi, I'm Kaushik. I'm going to tell about simple exothermic reaction. Simple exothermic reaction are reaction that release energy into the environment in the form of heat, light and sound. Exothermic reactions feels heat or hot or may be explosive. Here I can say examples such as reaction between sodium and chlorine to make sodium chloride, reaction between potassium permanganate and glycerol, reaction between water and any strong acid. Here I have to say experiment in the simple exothermic reaction everyone can try at their homes. First, take a small quantity of baking soda which is dissolved in the water. Next, pour the citric acid, which is lemon juice, in the baking soda solution. Now see the frothing which is generated in the simple exothermic reaction. Thank you.
Hi friends, good morning. I'm Monica of grade 6. Today I'm going to tell you about changes around us. Do you know any changes before and after? Yeah, there are many changes around us. For example, if you plant a seed, you can see it grows every day. Can you define what is a change? A change is a thing to become different or to do something. There are 2 types of change around us. First one is reversible and other one is irreversible. A reversible change means a change which can be undone or reversed. For example, melting of wax and folding a paper. Irreversible change, a change which can be which can't be undone or reversed. For example, burning or cooking a food. Now I will give some examples with some experiments. Experiment number 1. Take a balloon and blow air into it. Now leave the air. You can see the balloon has changed to its original shape. This is called reversible change. Now take a paper and make a paperboard by folding the paper. Now I don't like its shape. I want to unfold the paper. Now you can see the paper. I unfold the paper. This is changed to its original shape. This is also reversible change. Now irreversible change. Take the same balloon what you used in experiment 1. Blow the air into it. And note it. Take a pencil or a sharp thing and put it. Oops, the balloon burst. Now it can't change to its original shape. This is called irreversible change. Now take the same paper which you used in experiment 2. Now draw a now draw a board in it. Now take a scissor and cut the paper. Now we can't get the paper back. This is called irreversible change. Thank you.
Ready.
Hi friends, I'm Harini. I'm Harini from 6th grade. I'm going to explain about layers of the earth. There are 4 layers in our earth's surface. First layer is crust, second layer is mantle, and third layer is outer core, and the fourth layer is inner core. So, this is the crust, first layer of the earth. It consists of all kinds of rocks and soil and everything you see above the earth's surface. And the crust is a land on which we walk through. It extends to about 25 miles from the earth's surface, like this 25 miles. And the second layer is mantle. This mantle is made up of thick solid rocky substance. This is of very solid and sturdy rock materials. This mantle is about 1,800 miles thick. And the third layer is outer core. This outer core is made up of super hot molten substance is called lava. It is made up of iron and nickel. It is of 3,000 miles from the earth's surface. And the fourth layer is inner core. This inner core is about 900 miles towards the center of the earth's surface. This is the hottest layer of the earth's surface. It is hot as the surface of the sun. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Vidhyalaya. I am studying in 6th standard. I am talking about root system. The parts of plants that grow below the ground is called the root system. It consists of roots which fix the plants to the soil. Part of a plant, the root. It is an underground part of plants that grow deep, spread wide into a soil in search of water. They hold the plant firmly to the soil. There are 2 types of roots, tap root and fiber root. potato, beetroot, turnip. Thank you.
Hi, I am Sanjay. I am going to explain the test for fat in food. To test the processed fat in food, fruit, nuts, oil. Take a sunflower oil, fruit and nuts in a separate container. Take some oil and drop into a using with the buds and drop in a filter paper. Take a piece of fruit and grind it with the distilled water and pin add few drop in a filter paper and let it dry. Take some nuts and grind it with distilled water. Repeat the same procedure. I am adding distilled water. Let it dry. Finally, keep a light and test the sample of translucent. Contain the more fat level is oil.